Chapter 12. A Pact in Shadows. The Blackwood ruins had gone still. Ivy strangled the broken walls, turning stone to green bone, while above, the last shards of the high hall cut the sky like shattered teeth. Wind moaned through the empty arches, carrying the memory of old spells and even older screams. Beneath Decima's boots, the ground seemed to tremble, as if it remembered pain and wanted to warn her. "This is the place," Cassian murmured behind her. His voice sounded like it was borrowed from the past. Decima stepped forward. The central circle of stone lay open before her, runes twisting across its face like veins. Some were split, as if lightning had struck them. Others still pulsed with faint golden light. The moment her foot crossed the threshold, everything changed. The air thickened, grew colder, heavy with expectation. Magic stirred in the shadows. Outside, Sarenfay landed in the overgrown courtyard with a shudder that rattled loose stones. The dragon didn't cross the arch. Instead, she crouched just beyond, tail twitching, gold eyes fixed on the circle. Her wariness sent a chill up Decima's spine. "She doesn't trust this," Decima said, voice tight. Cassian stood beside her now, his breath turning to mist in the gloom. "Neither do I," he admitted. His gaze flicked to the shard beneath her cloak, which thudded once, hard, as if to warn her too. Cassian extended his hand. For a moment Decima hesitated, fear and longing mixing in her chest. "Are you sure?" she whispered. He shrugged, a wry smile flickering. "No, but I'm not leaving you alone in this." Their hands met. The effect was instant. Gold light exploded through the runes, darting from stone to stone, forming a living network beneath their feet. Decima's magic surged, flooding up from her chest, drawn into the link with Cassian's power. The shard's heat pressed against her skin, burning and exhilarating at once. Her breath caught. The world vanished, replaced by visions. Ash drifted down from a sky stained the color of old. Blood, a world burned by war, its wounds still open. Her own name howled through endless tunnels, chased by the sorrow of every ancestor lost to the Council's cruelty. A silver dagger, her grandmother's, drawn across ancient stone, blood marking a promise no one could erase. Cassian gasped, gripped her hand tighter. He saw it too. His face was pale with understanding, fear, and something like hope. They broke apart, stumbling back. The circle dimmed, the gold light fading to embers. "It's done," Cassian whispered, voice hoarse. But Decima knew something lingered in the air. A deep growl rolled out of the forest, shaking dust from the ruins. Sarenfay's wings snapped open with a sharp, warning beat. Decima spun, heart thudding. "What is it?" she asked, already knowing it was nothing good. From the edge of the mist, two red eyes hovered, impossibly low, impossibly hungry. There was no body, only darkness and hunger wrapped in shadow. Cassian's voice broke the silence. "The Gwilgi," he said, barely above a whisper. Decima's hand moved to her dagger, instinct screaming. "Accursed soul. It followed us?" Cassian nodded, eyes never leaving the beast. "Now it knows your name." The Gwilgi stared at Decima for a long, pulsing moment. Its gaze felt like a challenge or a promise. Then, without sound, it turned and melted into the night, as if it had never been there at all. The silence it left behind was thick, trembling, and full of questions. Decima looked down at her palm. A new rune glowed, faint and gold, a mark left by the Pact. She wasn't alone. Cassian watched her, concern and something more in his eyes. But as she stared into the dark, Decima knew something ancient had awoken, and it would be watching her from now on.